Greetings, family. Peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. Well, this video is about a GOP lawmaker in South Dakota who says we can all support running over protesters. So check out the meme that she posted. It's a meme that says, "All lives splatter. Nobody cares about your protests. Keep your ass out of the road." Now, unfortunately, this was sent by an adult. Yeah, you would expect a freaking kid or some ignorant child to do something like this, but no, it was a GOP lawmaker. Well, it's like this. A Republican lawmaker in South Dakota is coming under fire for posting a violent cartoon meme showing a car slamming into people along with the phrase, "All lives splatter." So Rep. Lynne DiSantos, the Republican whip in the state's House of Representatives, wrote, quote, "I think this is a movement we can all support," unquote. The tasteless post, which was later deleted, cost DiSantos her job as a real estate agent. And that's good, because people like this should be held accountable for their actions. And posting something as reckless as "all lives splatter," showing people get hit and ran over the way they're shown in this meme, and also given the fact that a white woman was hit in Charlottesville by another white person in a road rage at the Charlottesville protest, this was very tasteless. Very, very tasteless. So not only did she lose the job as a real estate agent, she really should lose her job as a lawmaker. That's for sure. But anyways, due to recent events, Lynne DiSantos is no longer associated with Keller Williams Realty Black Hills, the company wrote on Facebook. However, House Majority Leader Lee Qualm told the Argus Leader newspaper that DiSantos was not in danger of losing her whip position. You see, that's because they're supporting and defending white supremacists like DiSantos. Yeah, the name is Hispanic, sure. Still, probably, well, she looks white, like a white Hispanic. So, either way, she supports white supremacy with this type of rhetoric. Nonetheless, it says, quote, "Obviously, I think she wishes she had not put it out there, but she was quick to pull it down, and it seems like one of those things you do without putting much thought into it," Qualm told the newspaper. Well, Qualm is again defending this woman because that's irresponsible and it's unacceptable. People like her do not deserve to be in any kind of law-making position at all. Yes, I know she's a GOP, I know she's a Republican, and that's why you guys are protecting her. And it's shameful that you even protect trash like this that would put something out like this, like "all lives splatter." And while I'm on this, before I get back into this article, let me just say here, because I've been saying this on other virtual reality platforms that I participate in, that it's awfully ugly that everyone and their mother always comes out behind black people and copy what we do. We come out with Black Lives Matter, then you start hearing Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, Duck Lives Matter, all this crap. And it's all behind copying and not being original yourself, that you have to copy and repeat and do and say what black people say and do. We are the true trendsetters. You guys never want to give black people any credit, but yeah, you guys all copy things we do. That's why there's "all lives splatter," because you couldn't even be original. Yeah, Black Lives Matter was first, and everything else behind it, all of this crap, came afterwards. But I digress. I'm going to get back to the article. The September 7th post came less than a month after Heather Heyer was killed by a white person. She was run over on August 12th while protesting against white supremacists in Charlottesville, Virginia. DiSantos also apologized but only to people who took offense to her post. She defended the image itself as a cautionary lesson. Wow. As a cautionary lesson? No. She says, quote, "I am sorry if people took offense to it and perceived my message in any way insinuating support or condoning people being hit by cars," unquote, DiSantos told the Rapid City Journal. "I perceived it differently. I perceived it as encouraging people to stay out of the streets." Now, do you hear how low the low IQ of this rat is? Do you hear how the low thinking thought process of this woman, DiSantos? They need to fire her behind from being a GOP lawmaker. They need to fire her. Get her out of that position. This is reckless and unacceptable. They need to fire her ass quickly. She does not deserve to be in the position she's in. This lady is reckless and violent. This was a violent meme that she put out. She should be arrested. But anyways, others disagreed with that interpretation, as well we should, right? Quote, "To put up a meme that pretty much encourages violence and possibly murder, that's inappropriate," unquote, Lori Miller, a spokeswoman for the group Indivisible Rapid City, told the Argus Leader. Quote, "She's a community leader and an elected official," unquote, which is why she should be fired. But anyways, it goes on, quote, "The right to peaceably assemble is fundamental to our democracy. So fundamental, in fact, it is included in the First Amendment to our Constitution," South Dakota Democratic Party Executive Director Sam Parkinson said in a news release. He described the image as, quote, "offensive and beneath the dignity of the office Rep. DiSantos holds," unquote. Exactly. That's why DiSantos needs to go. There needs to be a petition to get DiSantos fired and out of there. Last week, a sheriff's department in Washington was forced to apologize after sharing the same meme. That's the extent of this article, but even after reading that part, it's disturbing that we have to hear that even some sheriff posted this. These people just have no bit of common sense whatsoever. These people are reckless. They don't deserve to be in the positions they are. They should get fired and maybe apply at McDonald's or something else. Go work someplace else, but certainly not as an elected official. Certainly not as an elected official or a community leader. DiSantos should be fired. Plain and simple. All lives splatter. Just reckless. Anyways, that's the extent of this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love to you and yours. We'll see you in the next video.